But what is a noble lie? Now, is a noble lie a good lie? Maybe, maybe it isn't. Actually, the noble lie is something that we would have to have a debate on, but let's talk about it, because Ron Paul discussed this actually in a floor speech in Congress when he discussed the philosophy of what is known as neoconservatism. Now listen to this and try and digest this with me if you can. The noble lie is a political concept originated by Plato in the Republic. Put simply, it's the idea that if the cultivation of nobility of the soul is the purpose of the state, then it is in fact laudable to lie to people too dumb to understand the necessity of virtue. Put even more simply, it means that false propaganda for sake of public welfare is totally acceptable. It is the big lie's older uncle. Historically, the concept was used by people who do not believe in tenets of a certain religion, but use them to rally their followers. More recently, it has been adopted and utilized by a number of neoconservatives due partially to the influence of Leo Strauss, a scholar of Plato who seriously believed in telling noble lies. Now, politicians must always be tempted by this, to tell the noble lie. People in power must always be tempted. I mean, people who have wives are tempted to, does my butt look big in this dress? Maybe you might feel tempted to tell the noble lie, but again, that leads to a grander question there. But in terms of public policy, what does it mean? Well, ask yourself this. One of my favorite authors, a guy by the name of Tom Woods, had a great quote, and it's absolutely true, and it's one that I definitely need to learn from. I can still stand to apply. If you're going to tell people the truth, you'd better make them laugh, or else they'll kill you. You know why? Because people prefer sweet lies. They love hearing lies. People will tell you that they want to hear the truth, but they still will ask you if their butt looks big in the dress. That's the problem, is that, again, we all, in some ways, tend to love the sweet little lie. And I